Yo. Welcome to For the Fan Podcast, episode 5. We got my boy Malcolm Griffin. Welcome,
AKA
my boy.
Big Shank.
Big Shank.
Good,
Welcome
y'all.
to the show, my boy.
Man, pleasure to be here, man.
For those who may not know, Malcolm Griffin, Chicago kid, Southside kid, went to High Park, a supreme bucket getter at High Park throughout his career. Went to college, Toledo.
Yup, Toledo, then sat out a year to transfer to Fresno Pacific, me and John Taylor.
So you was with John Taylor last year in college?
Yeah,
Okay.
my junior year, he left, and I stayed my senior year solo.
Y'all tell us a little bit about high school, growing up on the south side of Chicago, and just like where you from a little bit, and just playing at High Park, and just, some things that inspire you.
Grew up, born and raised, east side of Chicago.
Shout out East Side.
Yes, sir. Grew up most of my years, 80th and Colfax.
Yeah.
Family still stay over there. Went to Arnold Morales Academy, 90th exchange.
Okay, true East Side.
Been around, a lot of ethnicities, you know what I'm saying? I grew up with like 60% Hispanics in my school. So I've been around, you know what I'm saying, different types.
and stuff like that.
Nah, it's like Nino, you know Nino's Heroes?
Oh, Nino's.
It's like down the street from Nino's, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, East, Commercial Street. You know what I'm saying?
Far
Like,
East Side.
I was going there, kindergarten to 8th. My granddad was my first coach. He was the basketball coach at that school.
What grade you start hooping?
I started really hoping at the YMCA right here, 63rd, about 6 years old.
That's where we all started. I think we all started.
YBA, man. Shout out to Sharon, man. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Sharon,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? You know,
I played for them. I played for the
Blazers
Showstoppers.
and the Sonics.
Hey, that was I was a
The Blazers and the Sonics.
I was a showstopper. I think we
see.
a little bit.
Yeah. You and Keefer was showstoppers.
Yep, showstopper.
See, we was Blazers and Sonics and the YBA. Calvin Brock, and them
Oh,
playing
see.
crazy, bro. Like,
Man, R.I.P. Sherm, you a real Chicago
R.I.P.
legend, man.
Sherm, man, for real.
I think he got a lot of Southside hoopers, so I wish he was here so we can give him his light, but we still got you, Big Sherm.
most definitely.
College. So I skipped. We
high
can't
school.
skip. Wait, pause. What's up? We at High Park right now. First of all, we live at Mount Carmel.
High Park up the
High
street.
Park is
around the
literally
corner.
2 blocks away from us.
Right around the corner.
Just talk about that experience.
High Park was cool. I really didn't want to go there at first, just because my mom had been working there since I was maybe like 5 years old.
Oh, she didn't know.
And I always wanted to go to Whitney Young because of Q Rich. You know, I was a kid watching, you know what I'm saying? Before I could even understand what was going on, I'm like, I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Q Rich, Whitney Young, Orange and Blue, you know what I'm saying? As time got up to 8th grade, it's like, you know, Whitney Young, one of those magnet schools, you got to take tests and all that. We didn't get into all that stuff, so we was just on some last minute stuff, and she like, all right, yeah, you coming to
It's
High Park
happening,
with
baby.
me.
It's happening.
The whole time, the coaches there, Charles Sales and Narvell Newsom, had wanted me since, you know, coming to school. My mom at work sometimes, they
That's
just
what you
seeing me.
hooping that day.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They like,
Yeah.
man, we ready for you in 5 years. We ready for you in 4 years. And I'm
Plus
like,
the
man.
Y's across the street
Exactly,
from High Park,
and
so
I'm
let's not
like,
forget.
I ain't coming to High Park, bro. Like, don't nobody want to go to high school while their mom worked there. But you know what I'm saying? I ended up doing it, and it had its pros and cons. But you know what I'm saying? It worked out for me. I played 2 years for. I played 1 year for Carvel Bailey, and then 1 year for Charles Sales before Donnie Kersey came in and changed
finished up with Donnie, yeah.
changed the you know the tradition at the
Yeah.
school. And,
Shout
you
out
know,
to Coach DK.
shout
I
out
seen
to
him
Coach
recently.
DK. Called me this
My
morning
boy.
too.
Shout out to Coach DK.
Called me
Always
this morning
show
checking
love,
on
too.
me, man, after that crazy stuff that happened yesterday. You know, everybody just checking in and stuff. So, but you know, High Park, he finished my last 2 years out, got us ready for college. You know, we kind of followed him at first just because, you know, we wanted to play for the coaches that brought us in. I was actually about to come over here. I ain't gonna
We
lie
would've
to
welcomed you with open
I was
arms.
about to come over here, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when you going from city to city, you got to sit out. But, you know, going from city to Catholic, you can play automatically. I'm like, man, we right around the corner. I know, what was the coach out? Flaherty?
Yeah,
I know Flaherty gonna get me
Shout out
right,
to
you know
Coach
what I'm
Flaherty.
saying? I was
You know
talking
it.
to Lino around the time, man, he was on AAU together. It was
Lino
almost
Deere,
happening.
Lino Deere, shout out Lino.
Yeah,
We
he-
always give out show love.
Oh
talking
yeah,
about it.
Lino man the G. That was my room.
I know.
Hey, that was my roommate in college, second year at Toledo. I got him to come there and everything, man. That's my man.
Yes, sir.
But he started winning us over, man, because he just knew so many people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was going to, you know, you go to the summer, spring leagues.
Yeah.
We all carpooling. He calling T-Mac, Mike.
He getting that motivation.
You know what I'm saying? So we
Yeah.
like, gee, we ain't going nowhere. We stand here. He know some people. You feel me? And then, you know, just, man, those probably those 2 years probably solidified me as one of the High Park greats just because of how we was structured and the way the season went those last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Steph Hanna. Shout out to Fabian Harris.
Of course, of
all
course.
them.
We already know. Shout out Big Bro Steph.
Jeremiah Wilson, you know what I'm saying? Jeremiah Steph was before me.
I grew up on watching Steph and them play too. They was fire that year. They should have won too. Big Tweety on that team.
Yeah, Big Tweety, Hassan.
I want to talk about your body transformation, man. Because I remember you at Hyde Park. You had that Draymond
Draymond, he out there like
Draymond mixed with some Kalai Elamine. If y'all might be too young to know who that is, but Kalai Elamine was a bucket, but he was about 230, point guard.
Buckets. I'm like,
you was getting buckets. You was out there trying to put us little dudes in the phone.
All type of stuff, man. Hey, I ain't get that though till like college, like my junior year.
No, your senior year in high school, you could see it though. You could see the work ethic was like,
the work ethic was picking up.
Like junior year, senior year, you was like, yeah, he ready, he getting there. Then like the senior year was like, all right, I'm out here months.
Yeah,
you and Fabe had definitely a great season that year too. So congrats on that for y'all as well,
man. I had left there though, ended up going to Toledo. Went there for my first 2 years, and that's when I didn't really understand the concept of work ethic and I was just trying to figure it out.
It was so much. You got school, you got life, it's just a lot. And
then mind you, I told y'all I went to grammar school with my granddaddy from kindergarten to 8th. Then from 9th to 12th, I was with my mom and my aunt. So this is my first time being from, another state, out of the country. Out of the state, you know what I'm saying, by myself. So it was some growing pains. It was some understanding I had to get, you know what I'm saying. My best friend came over with me the first year. He was our team manager. That helped out for me, you know what I'm saying, having somebody there with me from the same neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So that was cool, but the only thing was we was a all freshman class, but we wasn't like no Kentucky freshman class. We was all 1-stars maybe, you know what I'm saying?
Figure it out together.
You know what I'm saying? And the coach didn't really recruit as good as, the standard is, you know what I'm saying? So we was trash, you know what I'm saying? And me being a winner, I couldn't do that for more than 2 years. Like, after my second year, I was gone.
I can't do this. I need to
you know what I'm saying?
Standard higher for myself.
Came home, took some classes to get my grades back up. Olive Harvey and Malcolm X. Just messing around. Started getting into all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was my first year back home without supervision.
So this is 2 years in Toledo. All right, you leave Toledo, you back at home now. So this is like that's a crazy transition, first of all, because you talk about being an athlete, and then just that. You get hit with reality quick, like damn, that shit could be gone.
Man.
So I gotta get myself together, bro. I gotta get myself together real quick. So just talk about that a little bit, because a lot of people don't understand. Like,
man, I swear, and I always love shedding light on that, just because when I was 17, 18, everybody like, yeah, man, get your body right. You gotta get your body right, man. You gotta do this. You gotta get in the gym. And I'm like, all right, I hear you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we so arrogant when we young, and then you know how we did. We just like you came in the same freshman year, bro, and they was going crazy for you. You know what I'm saying? Like to have that type of the praise that young, you feel me? It kind of like relax you. It kind of relax you, and you feel like, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting by with doing what I'm doing. I'm good with this. I don't need to do more. I don't need to do what y'all. And all these people didn't either witnessed it or been through it. We just so arrogant and bullheaded. We not trying to listen.
I ain't gonna lie. That's one reason why I'm glad I went to Mount Carmel, bro. Because like, coming into school every day is humbling. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't care who you are once you in them doors, like the class.
You a number.
Hey, bro.
You a ID number.
You mess up, you got detention every day, which means you're going to be late to practice, which means coach ain't finna play you.
It's a chain reaction. It's everything connected.
And it get worse when you get to college. If you miss a class or miss a practice, you got 3 strikes and you out.
And that's why I praise DK so much. Even though he was, difficult at times. And at the same time, like, if I'd have had him in college, it would have been the best coach. We was young trying to understand what he was coming from. Now that I got older, I'm like, man, I'm going to use those same tactics when I start dealing with my kids, when I'm trying to coach when I'm done. You know what I'm saying?
I'm doing camp. I ain't no coach. I don't think I'll be to coaching. But, like, I like working with kids. So but, like, bro, it's literally just like that, just working with kids. Like, we trying to tell them, but just like that, like you saying, somebody tried to tell us.
And they worse than us. They worse than we was. They worse than us.
I call them the technology age.
Man, I've had babies.
Yeah.
You gotta know, like, it's different.
Yeah, but end up leaving Toledo, man. Came home for a year, start, you know, this is my first time being at home without supervision. I'm not living with my mom. I'm living with my grandparents. You know, your grandparents, they 50, 60.
Yeah,
they not worrying about what you do. They love you. They gonna give you a roof to stay over your head, but they ain't really checking for you, man. It was just crazy. I was doing a whole bunch of, not crazy stuff, but just stuff out of my character. Not for a college basketball player. You know what I'm saying? It was just, and being around the wrong people. End up getting a call from Dexter Young, former alumni of Simeon at Hyde Park. Said he was getting a job at Division II. Man, I didn't want to go to Division II because I was Division I player.
You already know, that's my talent. I'm there.
My grades was so messed up at Toledo. I was just disinterested on and off the court. So my grades was so messed up, I would have had to sit 2 years to go back D1. I said, nah, I can't sit 2 years. This 1 year already too much for me. I'm going to sign this, go to D2, man, whatever. Went there, me and John Taylor, we wrecked it. You know what I'm saying? Just
shout out John Taylor.
Shout out JT, man, out there in Fresno right now, still out there living his best life, man. You know what I'm saying? Still playing in South America. But you know, like being with him and Dex really like changed my mindset. Just because Dex was like always, he's a small guy, so he got little man syndrome. So he come with a whole different mindset when he talking to you. So it's like that ignited another fire in me to, you know, just go ahead and finish my last 2 years out doing the best I could at Division II. I mean, no matter how people looked at it,
that journey is
I'm still, you know what I'm saying?
You got to go through that storm.
Yeah, for sure, man. Everybody got a different story.
I think we talk about that low key going through the storm.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's kind of like our podcast trend lately, like going through the storm. We want to shine light on that storm because that's what make you in a
man.
For real.
Y'all definitely got to get Fabian on here too.
No, I supposed to.
I
gotta bring it up. I already supposed to met when he was in Houston.
Story, man. Him and Sean Hill. I'm gonna try to get Sean on here with y'all, man. Sean is in CBA right now, bro, and he just had two messed up hips 2 years ago. Like it's just crazy. Everybody got this story, man.
And then, so you do your 2 years there, then you transition to pro life.
Pro life, I know pro. Hey, I'm happy for you. First of all, before we dive into the pro life,
I see you working out every day. You know, we follow each other on IG. You was getting at it, and you were showing your journey. And I'm like, damn, he here now? And you was at the top of the top. Still are. I mean, Corona happened. Everybody kind of a free agent. But talk about jumping from college and then just going up levels and levels in your pro career.
That's tough.
Well, it all started, like I said, when I went to Fresno. Like, before that, my work ethic was just go hoop. It wasn't no going in there getting reps. None of that stuff. Like, that's what I do praise the shorties off of now. They in the gym. Like,
they better skilled enough.
We was outside. We was tougher. We was outside from sun up to sundown. They in the gym now, though. You know what I'm saying? That's something we didn't really do. We was just playing off pure talent. It's just being raw. You know what I'm saying? So when I got introduced to Dex and him being just like, I want to call him like a guru for real. Like he just helped me transform my body, gave me all type of little tricks and everything I could do to. Make this easier for me, make this more smooth for me. And that year, I probably dropped like 30 pounds, bro. Like, this was going into my junior year. So, like, beginning of my junior year, I was the best shape I had ever been. So, from that year, 2012, jumping up to my first year pro, 2014, I have been accustomed to it for 2 years now. So, now I'm in a groove. And ended up signing with a nice agency. I thought they was nice. They had nice players. What y'all got to know, too, about agencies. They work for y'all. You don't work for them. End up signing with them. Send me to the Wolves. Send me to Morocco. Beautiful country. Basketball, though? That ain't it. That ain't it, bro. Like, went there, man. Literally went there. Was there probably like 4 months. We played like 5 games. They didn't know when the next game would be. I got two paychecks out of 4-5 months. You know what I'm saying? Like
unprofessional.
Super unprofessional.
I know how that goes. I've been there too.
Super unprofessional. And then like once the payments started coming in, and then we wasn't playing, and then a couple times my electricity went off.
So you was in a gutter. You were really in like
that first year made me like. Look in the mirror like, damn, do I really want to do this? Because if it's going to be this tough, I don't know if I want to fight this fight.
Right.
I could go home and fight this fight.
I could go home and fight this fight. You know what I'm saying? Daily. You know what I'm saying? So that first year was just real tough. Luckily, I had a couple cool teammates that
Got you by.
That got me by and, you know, made stuff easier for me a little bit. But man, I wouldn't wish that type of experience on my worst enemy, bro. Like twice for a week span, no electricity, no.
I wouldn't even.
In the entire 4 or 5 months.
Hello, agent. You good?
This finna kill you.
It's
The
time.
entire 4 or 5 months I was there, I had no Wi-Fi.
So how you communicating?
I used to go to the coffee shop around the corner.
Oh, you gotta go to the coffee when they get the
So
call.
I used to go around the corner to the coffee shop. It opened at 10. I would be in there. Practice would be at 4. I would leave at 2:30 to make it practice at 4. Leave practice, coming there to close.
Good Lord.
It's the only way I could talk to my peoples at the crib, bro.
Man.
And we 8 hours ahead. You know what I'm saying? It was tough, bro.
That
And then
time.
I had to go back there the next year just because I only played this amount of games. I'm coming from Division II. This all I got to show.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, luckily when I was there the first year in those little games we played, I had a triple-double in one of them games.
Right.
They brought me back the next year. It went perfectly fine. Money on time.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So I felt like I needed to go back. I'm like, man, I need to go back to get through this. Like, I got to push through this. Like,
Right.
if this all I can get, this what I got to push through. You know what I'm saying? Regardless or whatever. You know, no excuses. I made through, and after that, still wasn't like, you know, it's Morocco. Still wasn't getting respected because it's like, you average 40
Certain
points over there.
leagues it's just
Yeah.
a process with just like climbing up to those next levels. So, but the thing is, 1 year can change everything.
Man.
Though. You know
One
what I
year
mean?
could change everything, man. So I was at the crib, literally. It's November. Everybody gone August. You know what I'm saying?
You like, hey, what
This
my
after
gig
my
at?
2 years. This after my 2 years in Morocco. I'm at the crib, literally rolling out the bed, about to go to open gym.
Another.
Oh, Malcolm, Monday, pack up, man. Monday, you gonna play with this Moroccan team in Tunisia in the African Cup. I'm like, bro, I'm not coming to Morocco. It's no way I'm coming to Morocco. He like, nah, bro, listen, if you do what I know you gonna do, you gonna come to this tournament, you gonna kill, and I'm gonna get you a job in Europe. I said, all right, man, if this is what you can guarantee me, then cool. Bet, we go out there, we get to the championship game. We lost the championship game, but I had a great stat line. I was playing point and everything. The next day, I got a call from Kristaps Porzingis' old team in Latvia.
That's
Bag
what's
alert,
out.
The next day,
Everything changed just right there, just about.
he's like, man, it's not much money. Bro, I don't care. Get me in Europe. Just get my foot in Europe. I know I'm gonna take care of the rest. So, you know, went over there probably the next day. First game, 18, 11, and 8. Shout out to Anthony Johnson from Whitney Young. He caught some of that smoke that night.
AJ.
Yeah. AJ caught some of that smoke that night, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was my first game in the BBL. It was the Baltic League, not the Germany. It was the Baltic League. No longer exists no
about the
more.
Baltic
Yeah,
League, trust
it
me.
was so crazy too, cause like I got Defensive Player of the Year that year. I did a lot of stuff, and then like a year later, the Baltic League was
Gone.
It was gone.
Even
So the
exist.
timing was just crazy too. You know what I'm saying? To like get there and put my stamp on there, and now like the league or the team don't even exist no more.
That's crazy.
So it's like you got
They
in there
gonna
right
look
time.
at your Euro thing like, wait, this don't even exist.
You know what I'm
no
saying?
more.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We got in there right time. I got Carl Montgomery, another Chi native, went to Chicago State alumni. Shout out Carl. I got Carl over there with me, another Chicago guy. We needed a big. He came over there with me. You know, we got it in that year. Helped them get to the playoffs. I led the league. And
Once you get to the playoffs over there, you doing good.
yes,
on your
sir.
team.
Especially for this the thing. When we got over there, it's only 10 teams in the league. They were in ninth when they signed me. All they wanted to do was make the playoffs. We made the playoffs and took the defending champs to the last game in the first round.
Oh, it's lit.
You know what I'm saying? So after that,
You can just about go back there anytime you want to.
Man.
low key, 'cause
you know
I
what I'm
how
saying?
that game works.
Know how that go. So you know, came home and this was actually the first time I came home before June. This was like May.
You already knew.
So, you know, usually I'm at home during the summer, like wondering, like, damn, when I'm gonna get this deal? When I'm gonna get this deal? Like July 4th, Greece, first division.
I actually remember. I'm like, ooh, he in Greece. He going to
Man.
Greece now. Once you
Like,
back into
whoa.
that, like, tell us a little about that. You was in Greece. What part of Greece?
I was in Rhodos,
What team was it?
Colossos.
Colossos.
Colossos,
Okay.
yep. Colossos, man. I had a different type of mindset going into that. So my agent, he like, look, man, this is the job we got. We can get out of here though. I'm like, what you mean? He like, boy, you could get a buyout if you go kill. I'm like, let me sing you something. Mike James, one of the best European Euro League players right now. Should have probably been MVP after Shane Larkin this year. He played at that team. He left after 8 games. How? He averaged like 20, like 5 assists, probably like 3 rebounds. And they was losing. In them 8 games, they had a 3-5 record. So he sent me his resume. I'm sizing it up like, I can get that. I can do that, especially if you're going to let me rock. You know, I can do that. I got there after 13 games. I was averaging 17. I was first in scoring, second in assists, like fourth in steals.
Woo.
And a team from Russia, in Zenit, named Zenit, they're Euro League now. They wanted me to come over there for a buyout. They were second place in the VTB. This not no slouch, you know what I'm saying?
This is like, all right, boom, now we can take it in. We going here. Yes, sir.
Man, I got that contract. Marvin Jones was with me. Shout out to
Marv.
Marvin. Shout out Big Marv.
That
was my teammate, his rookie year, that year in Greece. So, you know, I took him under my wing, taught him a lot of stuff. And he was in that room with me when I got that call. And I cried my eyes out, bro.
I would have cried too.
That was the first time, like, you know, everything you have been working for, everything you have been working for is like, dang, like.
What was you saying then? Your lights weren't cutting off, were they?
No, sir.
Man, them days were.
Man.
No, sir.
Greece is beautiful.
And that's why I love Morocco because I can't go nowhere now. And I could go anywhere now. And nothing gonna bother me. I done been through the worst in Morocco, you know what I'm saying? So, stuff other people complain about, I'm like, bro,
I can't trip on that. No
I ain't tripping over that. We got food. I can get my car. I ain't had no car in Morocco.
We could go to the gym whenever we want.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all complain.
Reserved for only 2 hours.
And before that, we from the East. It's already tough, boy. We don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, whatever come, hey, we gonna make it work. Just how I did that D2. Make it work, man. No excuses.
Definitely.
Man, congrats, my bro,
Man,
on all of that.
for
though.
sure, bro.
And through.
Big Malk, thanks for coming through. Big Malk headed back overseas soon. Major deal alert coming soon. You guys will definitely see on his Instagram. We will definitely give you his information. But, man, congrats, bro. We just showing love, shining the light on you.
Shout out Positive Impact, man. Y'all really doing it. I'm proud to be associated with you guys, man.
It's
for
all
real.
love, bro.
It's about us giving back to our youth.
That's what we need, man.
Bro,
like, we had a little bit of that, but we more our peers, we really putting in work to do this stuff.
Yes,
the stuff
sir.
y'all doing now, you know what I'm saying?
So, bro.
I really appreciate it. I really salute y'all, man.
Appreciate
this
you, bro.
is dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I'll
sir.
come anytime.
we gonna have
Man,
we gonna have
I'm
all. We got some special stuff in store, man.
cooking
We
up.
just
No doubt. I
one
already
step
know.
at a
Yes,
time
sir.
with it.
For sure.
We gonna always remember you,
Love.
buddy.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, bro.
Yes, sir. No doubt.